to the Doom Dimensions.
He is, but that's not the only good card they got out of First Protocol.
That's true.
Windex got access to Sheena, and I predicted at the start that we'd see somebody get got by Sheena on stream. And this, I think, is actually the last chance for it to happen.
Well, the good news is there'll be wind monsters on both sides of the field, so technically both of them have access to Sheena, although we did not see Nicholas play that. But, you know, we saw how much this tournament meant to Nicholas, all of his friends and family at home watching, and Alan, hopefully his supporters cheering for him too. We're going to start off with Doom's change here. Again, a new card from Burst Protocol, so this is not just old school Doom of Dimensions gameplay. Going to go and destroy a card and then search another Doom's card, except Doom's change.
Searches for a monster.
Sure. The artwork on that card looks so brutal.
It is. The whole Doomz thing, like the attack on the Academy.
Power Patron
cards is pretty vicious.
Well, we'll see how vicious his turn turns out to be, because we know how powerful the deck is, but it is going first, so we'll have to see what his game plan is, because before we saw him win, it was a 1-2 punch.
I did get to see him go once first,
Power Patron Doomz.
or go first once, rather, in the previous match, and it was a pretty strong setup. We'll see if he can replicate it here.
Doomz 7 Alara. I'll activate the effect of Power Patron Doomz 1, Alara 2.
Okay.
Alara will set Doomz Destruction.
Can I read this one?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, yes, you definitely need to read that, Alan,
Patron
because
will
again,
search
it's
for
going to
Atrocity.
lock you out of adding cards from your deck to your hand except by drawing them. Sort of a fabled effect there. And you can almost tell these are Genesys duelists, because they certainly are explaining every single card effect as if it were the anime from top to bottom.
A card very reminiscent of something like Mistake or Thunder Kid Ryo.
Thunder Dragon Colossus. The whole deck is kind of an amalgamation of all of these things.
Then equip.
Sure. Except this time it's in a Machine Xyz package, where the regular monsters can just turn into the Xyz monsters as long as they're equipped.
Target this card with effects.
He's having a much smoother start than the duels that we got to see on stream last time. You know, everything going his way. Of course, Radiant Typhoon certainly does have interactions, but most of them are on your own turn. Or at least you have to get to a turn so you can activate those quick play spell cards. And that would be Drastius appearing on the screen.
Doomberg is attached to it as an Xyz material here. And now we've got a win monster.
Sounds good.
Pass turn.
Just going to read this one real quick.
We're going to pass the turn here. Great pace of play, and Alan, again, just making sure to know what's going on. Radiant Typhoon, certainly a more well-known strategy. It was sort of the darling of Genesys once it first came out, but now it has certainly made an impact on the advanced format as well, but Doomz, not so much.
Now, you do need to just play the Doomz Destruction, because if they don't have the Mystical Space Typhoon, you can lock them out of a lot of what they're trying to do. But you are playing against the Mystical Space Typhoon deck, so don't necessarily think that it's going to stick around.
Yeah, I don't think so. I think I already see a Mystical Space Typhoon in the hand too, so this may be a rough start. And having an equipped spell-based deck against a deck that just destroys spells and traps, that's also a rough way to play.
Noble Knight Shieldbearer to search a Wind Beast monster.
This is actually a card that we've seen in the Advanced Constructed format as well. It's an interesting inclusion that increases the consistency of the Radiant Typhoon strategy.
So, as expected, he changed the destruction to the search effect, and this Space Typhoon destroys it in response. Continuous card isn't there anymore.
If it's destroyed by a card effect, I can target a monster on the field, equip a Doomz monster to it from the deck.
So maybe not completely down and out.
On my target. I'll target Alara.
Yeah.
So Nicholas going to go ahead and equip a Doomz monster from the deck to Alara.
I'll equip a Malfi.
Okay. I love how a card like Shield Breaker, a Shield Bearer, a card that doesn't feel like it would fit in any particular you know, Radiant Typhoon strategy just slots in so perfectly well, right? You read the card and you think to yourself, wow, the synergy with my wind monsters really kind of stands out. It's just those interesting pieces of other archetypes fitting into the main archetype.
There are a lot of these types of cards that look for a very specific niche
to search a monster.
That you just, if you're just playing advanced, you just glance over them completely.
Fable Lurry.
Fable Lurry. When you start getting into Genesys, you start learning about all these cards, and you start to make connections as well. So in one way, playing more Genesys can help make you better at advanced.
Two special summon a wind machine monster.
Sure.
Another Wind Machine monster coming our way. Looking Xyz. Oh, and there's the Doomz Break the Actress, so we get to possibly equip another Doomz monster from the deck to Doomz Break the Actress, and then maybe destroy a monster, which is optional. And that's good that it's optional, because you don't want to destroy your own monsters if you're the only one with monsters on the field. But right now, not so.
Yes.
Now we're going to take a moment to search here.
So we're still resolving the Eldom over on the other side. And then after this chain, we'll see whether or not the Actress is used.
Yeah, this allows him to search a Radiant Typhoon monster. Could be a copy of
I'll
Swen.
add Nick Hollow. Because I have MST in my graveyard.
Looks like more
Golem
Golem
there. MST's in the
Oh,
graveyard.
Oh, yes, my bad.
On summon, I'll activate the Actress.
Sure,
I'll destroy himself and Meltdown.
that's fine.
I'll
Okay.
activate the effect of the Actress to search for an equip spell.
No response.
So destroy 2, and what equip spell we're going to bring out? We
Premature
noticed some
Burial.
other ones. Oh, Premature
Premature
Burial.
Burial.
Classic. Mystical Space Typhoon, Premature Burial.
Now we're talking.
What year is this?
Now we are talking.
Special summon Nick Hollow.
Well, it's got a 6 in it, and it's not
Special summon
2000.
Swen. Effect.
Ah, that's fair. That's fair.
So he already had the Swen in his hand, which makes a lot of sense. Now the Swen will allow him to
Yes,
search
I will
for
search a spell or trap.
spell or trap card.
Spell trap. I'll negate with Draw Stress.
Okay, and then it will clip.
Yes. I will equip
These
this.
absorbs,
Sure.
and that's a great way to keep your opponent's monsters off of
Give you some
their
Proteo
graveyard.
effect.
And then he had a. Oh, all right. So
Ooh.
Prosy hits the field.
Thinking.
Nicholas has an Ash Blossom.
Yeah, one of the benefits of playing a deck like Doomz is he gets to spend a
Activate
lot
Mirage
of
Yes.
those 100 points on non-engine cards.
Oh, and here it is, Mirage of Nightmare. We've got another advanced format
Typically banned.
forbidden card.
And you're
Does
sure
he
it's
have
not
the MST?
2006?
I'm pretty
Mirage?
sure. I think.
Oh,
Mirage-
2006. You're talking about like 2003.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, Mirage of Nightmare was long gone in 2006, but it's destroyed before it can draw any
Leaves
cards.
them wide open for a big attack with a couple of equip cards.
There's not a lot of strategies that I think realistically can afford
Picking and
3
draw
copies
phase.
of Nibiru and 3 copies of Ash Blossom.
It's not a ton.
I mean, that's eating up, what's that, 63 points just for that package? To have a, you know, a
And a position
hand
to send from
interaction
deck to
lineup
graveyard.
that's reminiscent of Advanced Constructed. But the Doomsday cards allow him to do that.
We're jumping on in here.
Looks like a copy of Manifestation. Yeah, this allows him to send a Radiant Typhoon monster from deck to the graveyard.
Yes, correct. Thinking here.
Vibrant Vortex.
Certainly the right card to reach for, thinking ahead that he wants to stymie his opponent's strategy, right? Getting the ability to negate one card on the field. That may be all he needs to stop Nicholas from taking this duel over.
We saw in that last feature match that keeping Medius off the field and
Send it to
negating
add
Medius'
MST?
effect
Yes.
was effective in stymieing him in his second game.
So now we see Ascendance activated. Allowing him to search out a copy of Mystical Space Typhoon.
It's really great seeing that card again.
It really
We're
is. I
getting some
mean,
good classic cards. We didn't get to see the Premature Burial active, but maybe this
Vision
game.
to draw 2 and discard 1.
Yeah.
Thinking if there's anything else.
we may chain another card here. Alan needs to put as much interference as he can, but he draws 2, grabs another copy of the same Radiant Typhoon Vision.
I imagine he was considering whether or not he wanted to spend an MST to destroy the Vision and reset it.
But I guess you could just draw a new one.
That works too. A lot more economical that way.
I love how we can actually see Radiant Typhoon Vision played in other strategies as well.
It is. I actually played in my Sinful Spoil Snake Eye deck. with Genesis.
And MST.
Because there's
Yes.
so many quick plays.
Can
in
MST
that
target.
field.
Yes.
So this time we are going to MST to target. Finally destroying a card that will set itself again.
Manifestation.
And now we've got another Mystical Space Typhoon, so maybe really respecting those equip spells.
You can use both
It's
effects in
also
one turn.
just good
The
in
send
general
effect
to
and the
get
add.
all the Mystical Space
Yes,
Typhoons
okay.
out of the deck
New
when
chain.
you're playing this.
Chain
When
link
you're set
1
up with
to summon,
Mandate,
chain link 2
you need to
to
use an
reset.
MST
Yes.
each time you're in the game.
May.
So having them all available is handy.
Yeah, you do want to at least get one Crusade activation in order to search one as well. But I do agree, trying to prioritize getting access to all 3. And just to note there, we did see the activation
Soul
of
Engulf
Manifestation.
is-
If you're unfamiliar with the Radiant Typhoon
Chance to search
strategy,
monster.
you can actually activate both of the Radiant Typhoon quick play effects in the
Search
turn.
that.
So he already searched out, well, he's already sent one from the deck to the graveyard, but now he's able to search out Mystical Space Typhoon.
Standby phase, main phase.
Yep.
Special summon.
And all that was in the draw phase.
So
Yeah.
A monster.
Yeah, I mean, Drone Lockbird,
I'll chain
expensive, but theoretically still
Change the
plausible. So you do want to make those plays, whether it's Advanced Constructed or
Century
Genesis
Save.
format.
it. Yes.
And we're going to Ash Blossom and Joyous Spring there.
It looks like that got negated by Durham.
I mean, Varurun is such a good card in this deck.
Effect to add back
And
MST.
really important, really, again, just trying to stop Nicholas from taking over. But why don't we go ahead and activate another
Crusade effect.
copy here, and we're
Crusade
going to use
effect.
Crusade at a special summon as well.
And
Big
this is
field.
probably going to get him access to Mandate.
you.
Good positioning. His hand is what? Both Mystical Space Typhoons?
Now it's 3
And-
Mystical
yeah.
Space
Mystical
Typhoons.
Space Typhoons.
Yeah, see, great sequencing, making sure that he had a Mystical Space Typhoon in the graveyard so that his Corsair could get max value.
Now, the one thing to watch out for is that the mandate is built
damn.
in chain.
That's true.
So you can play around it, kind of like people used to do, Book of Moon versus the deck failures.
Or sorry,
sort of
I
Or how
added
they modernly do with Forbidden
MST and
Droplet.
Swen.
Yeah.
I
Get
misspoke.
cards off the field.
Apologies. Special summon Swen.
So
Effect to
because
search.
he hadn't actually used Swen yet, it makes
Roll
sense to
trap.
go Swen into
Search
the
Radiant Energy
mandate.
mandate.
Yes.
Then he'll be able to utilize the fact that there are 2 level 3s on the field to potentially access and exceed in his extra deck.
It'll be interesting to see what he's got in his extra deck, because a lot of the cards he's used in Radiant Typhoon, their costs have gone up
Attempt to leave the
over the
main
past
phase.
few months, given how
ahead.
much Radiant Typhoon has seen play.
Anything in
So
draw
things like the
phase.
Totem Birds are more expensive now.
I
He
would like
might
to
not
use
be able to
mandates
afford them.
to draw.
Looks like he was able to slot 1 in.
Yeah, and it looks
that's
like
the
Nicholas can't play
concession.
PROTO-YCS.
Yes.
Got to spend what you have because there is no game after this.
Theo
Let's see
Realize?
what these duels have. Theo Realize going to
Yes.
go send Medius the Pure to the graveyard. Let's take a look at the top card of the deck. Nicholas very good about not showing it to us, so we're
I
just
look
going
at
to have
the
to guess
top of your
whether it's
deck.
good or bad based on whether it leaves it on
It
the
doesn't
top or
reveal
the
it.
bottom.
I'm sorry.
Oh no, when he
Oh,
saw
he
it.
revealed it. He revealed it.
Judge,
It's a peek, not a reveal.
Yeah.
Activated this. And then I'm not supposed to see what exactly is on top of my deck. I already looked. I'm sorry.
So, with how that is, the deck is still randomized.
Okay.
It is still going to be the top card.
Okay.
You're going to go ahead and grab the card and look at it so that he can actually see it.
Yes.
And then we will continue from there. It is a minor. It is a warning. Have you had this scenario come
No.
up? Okay. Then we just
Yeah, I imagine this is
Sorry.
not a common
Yeah.
scenario. I would
I
be a
just
little
revealed
shocked
it.
if it was a common scenario.
Well, there's so very few
I like
cards
the
that even
effect of
do
Medius
that,
the
right?
Pure.
The Spiral's obviously famous for it, for their top secret information, but it's not every day that you look at the top card of your
Sure.
opponent's deck and they don't get to see it.
All right, so Medius pops back out. And this time, the Power Patron's
I
going
like
to make
the
it.
effect of Power Patron Doomsy.
Sure.
Do you think he's going to bet the farm, trying to set up the
Doomsy
Deactorus
Deactorus. I like
into
the effect.
Doom's
Sure.
Destruction? Trying to get the
Like
trap
the effect of
card,
Power
limit the
Patron.
options, hope his opponent just didn't get the Mystical Space
What was
Typhoon, and
the
that's it?
effect monster that you summoned?
Medius the Pure.
I mean, I don't think you can really hope that your opponent has a Mystical Space Typhoon.
So
because
Power Patron.
They could just
they-
chain,
they could
yeah.
just chain to it.
I
He
think
doesn't
he
need to have a second. Like,
Raiders.
looks like he even has Cosmic Cyclone in his hand. So it's added. I mean, if you add up all the access to Mystical Space Typhoon that he has, I guess theoretically he's not going to be able to search it
Sure.
Raiders.
under
fine.
the conditions of destruction. So it does make sense to add that 4th essential MST variant effect to his deck.
But it looks like we went for Doom's Raiders instead. We played the Doom's Raiders, we
One, two,
destroyed the Doomsbreak Deactorus, and summoned the Amalfi, it
Fossil.
appears.
okay. That seems pretty
Yeah,
good.
read the
Cindy
proposal.
Amalfi is going to grab another card.
Drastia.
It's basically
That
premature.
didn't get
right?
dressed, yeah?
Yeah, for level 4 lowers and it negates their effects. Banish
So
them.
not trying to lock his opponent up, especially with his tournament life on the
Yes,
line,
okay.
just trying to push, put out a presentable field,
I like
maybe get to the
Living Fossil.
Drastrius
Target Medius
for the
the Pure.
negation
That's
effect.
The old living
overlay.
fossil.
Sure.
It's basically the watered down version of Premature Barrel. I think we universally agree with that.
Okay, Gaga Magician.
Okay.
I'll activate
The
the effect.
Gaga Magician.
Targeting
Maybe
the
4
Actors.
gods. Going to bring back the actress, and it's going to be huge.
Take these.
Sure.
Oh,
And then
wait.
these two are going to make Utopic Future.
Number F0.
Sure.
And these are going to make Utopic F-Zero. And this is what he was doing
activate
in
Drastia.
his last
Sure.
match as well
Target.
when he got to
Sure.
go first in Game 3. Was setting up
No
here, bringing down the Drastrius.
Doomsy change.
2.
Destroys a Doomsy card from my hand, deck, or field.
Okay. What do I know in your hand?
Nothing.
2 unknowns.
I'll destroy Alara.
Sure.
I'll activate the effect of Alara.
Sure. 2.
To set a Doomsy
Alan just
card.
kind of hoping, do I know anything? No,
So-
not yet, but there's the trap card, you know that. So different route to it, a little bit more complicated, but I think it was the right choice considering, look
I'll
at
clip
that
Doomsday
field. When you have
to
Draco
Drastia.
Future on your side, it's a great card, to say the least, great card. But little
will
applause from the crowd when
proceed
it
to end phase.
arrived.
May I read these
Yeah,
two?
go ahead.
Go ahead and read those. So we've got Doomdirg equipped
Oh,
to
yeah, sorry.
Drastria. Now, because it's equipped, he'll be able to go ahead and use the quick effect to Exceed Summon.
And then this
Get
is a
the
quick effect
rank
to
8.
exceed.
Okay, are we good to
This is
proceed to
basically
phase?
the setup
Yes.
that he had to win the last match.
I guess he knows it well at this point, considering the amazing tournament run he's had so far.
Phase.
Yeah.
you pick up a thing or two. You got to play Genesys to know Genesys.
He played what, like 30? You say he had 30 matches, 30 different people?
Yeah, 28-2 with his Doomz deck, and that's how he made the decision. That and vibes.
And there it is. Draco Future, Drastria, the face down destruction.
Taking and draw.
Okay.
Maybe you're going to try to search here, but with the
one more
Drastrias, you
time.
technically can negate the
Anything.
activation of a card trying to
Activate the
destroy
monster, go to
your
graveyard,
Doomz
judge,
destruction.
negate,
So you might
or
actually be able
face
to
up.
lock them out of a search chain, right? They activate something that searches, you say no, they try to stop that, and then you negate it with
Reading this
Drastrias.
one.
Yep.
He has the Cosmic Cyclone in his hand. Would that trump that?
It should.
It
Should, right?
should, yeah. Maybe a little too much.
How surprised would Nicholas feel to see Cosmic Cyclone come down in a deck with
One more
MST
time, this
as its
can be
pivotal
targeted
point? It just seems like
or-
such an
No,
interesting
it-
side deck choice.
Definitely seems a little extra, but it may prove to be pivotal in this final match.
Enter the main phase.
Yes.
All right, going to main phase.
I will summon Darla by tributing.
Oh, he's got a kaiju. It's Darla.
And it's a wind monster,
The
too.
wind one.
Thinking here.
Yes.
Ooh.
That changes things up.
That lines up really well with having cards like Shina in your hand as well. Being able to bounce that back to your own hand.
Activate
That's real good.
Ascendance to add MST.
Yes.
That changes things completely. So
Anything on
now the Doom's Destruction has no valid target to equip to.
So now he's free to search Mystical Space Typhoon.
Attempt to use Vision to draw
Well,
two
at
and
least since
discard
it's
one.
Genesys,
Yes.
we won't be seeing a great fly here.
Thinking here.
Well, he's got to pitch something for the vision.
Oh, so we had the Mystical Space
Trigger.
already.
Yeah, he searched a copy of it out with the Manifestation. And it's a really logical discard because he has the Cosmic Cyclone, and he already knows what the set is anyway. And MST is very easy to recycle in this strategy.
2 negates. Does it destroy or?
No, I don't believe so.
It does not.
Okay.
It doesn't destroy it,
So
but if
stay
it's
in
on the
hand.
field, you get to steal
Yeah,
it.
he does, yeah.
Attempt to enter the main phase.
You're in Memphis.
Oh,
Yeah, you.
I forgot. I thought it was playing in it. All right. Anyways,
A little bit of tournament nerves there,
wanna
but again,
shield
this
bear
is a
to
very
search.
important match.
So he has that Shield Bear again, which will allow him to search out a lower
Searching
level
Eldin.
monster. Get him Eldin, which allows him to search out Radiant Typhoon
I
monsters.
have MST in my graveyard, so I will special summon Eldin.
Yeah.
Affect the search.
Yes.
It is just so one. I already said this, but just
Doesn't
one
easy.
level 6 or lower Wind Beast monster. Very so
Yes.
nuanced, specific requirement. And then this deck's like, oh, absolutely
what
perfect.
search?
Just
Yeah,
what
no,
I
we
needed.
got that.
We have that exact thing.
Who doesn't
Big
need a
thing.
level 6 or lower wing beast monster in their life?
Happens to be a starter in my deck. Perfect.
Sounds great.
All it's wet.
Gonna add Swim from the deck to the hand there.
That
Special
searches
summons
the
one.
spell and
Affect the
traps.
Yes.
Both duelists coming into this final with an equal record, so they've had the same journey here, both deserving to be here, but it's anybody's game. Alan can't close it out this turn. We'll see if Nicholas can, but he's got a lot of
One
breathing
chance.
room based on the current game state.
Yeah, having to use the Utopic Future so early hurts a lot.
Chance to search.
Yeah, especially without getting the additional value of stealing.
Placing a lot of monsters in defense mode, but I'm sure that won't matter. We still have
Trigger.
access to the extra deck
Crusade
of
at the
Genesis.
center,
Maybe no Link monsters, right? But still some great
Crusade
stuff. And
effect.
now here's
Yes.
Crusade
Right, so
hit the
here's
field.
Gross, yeah. Let's see if
Searching
he has something to
MST.
stop it. He doesn't.
Doesn't look like it.
And-
This might be funny to some of you, but I was
Phonics.
talking to somebody this weekend who wasn't as familiar with the Radiant
Thank you.
Typhoon strategy, and I was kind of teaching them mnemonics to memorize what some of the effects are. Then I'm like, Crusade is the secret rare, so you definitely know that that one's the most powerful. It's the one that searches two. I'm like, Swen starts with S, it searches spells and traps, SS. Eldum ends with the letter M, his like the last name, M for monsters, and I'm just Crusade is the secret rare. Therefore, it's going to search two.
Big think.
It's a good day at Duel Academy today.
Now,
Yeah.
my problem is that I can't read the name from here. I
Okay,
can only
fair.
see the picture.
Oh,
But Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a pictographic language, right? You just have to learn your hieroglyphics.
I see the secret right now. I can see that
Yep.
one.
secret rare for a reason.
Monsters.
Great card. And we are slowly but surely pushing here on Alan. He is able to get everything he needs, and we were able to get through everything. He's doing that thing where duelists sort of calculate the next few moves in their head.
It's really probably useful to note just how powerful Cosmic Cyclone probably will end up being when Nicholas tries to reestablish.
Because it doesn't destroy, it banishes. That's its whole intended purpose.
Tribute summon Phonics.
But just think about what Nicholas is going to try to reestablish
Okay,
with his
1,000.
equip spells. It's going to be so hard for him having to deal with Cosmic Cyclone. Okay, well, it's
Well, there it
inactivated,
goes.
yeah.
Doesn't have to deal with it anymore. He's
Trigger
dealt with
phonics.
Yes.
Targeting
it.
both.
Oh my
That
goodness.
could end up helping Nicholas, assuming that
He has life points at the end of
assuming
the
he has
turn.
life points left.
Yeah.
He may not.
Hey, remember, no great flies here. The joke, of course, being that we started this tournament off with some great
Enter the
fly
battlefield.
gameplay.
Yes.
22?
Yes.
3,000.
Yes. So puts me down to what?
All right. 5,200.
Let's
52
tell the
total, so
tale.
you should be at 28.
28. Yes.
Always important to do life points.
Yes.
Very,
Very
clear
good.
and accurately in the moment.
Tournament policy guidelines do say
Sets.
write those down.
Sets.
But now 2 sets.
I'm going to double check your graveyard.
Yes.
But
So
should be
one
sets
card
here.
in Nicholas's hand. I mean,
Just to make sure there's no graveyard effects.
he still has Medius the Pure in the graveyard.
and then this one
Might be up to Medius alone.
You would need a monster, though, right, to get it back?
He would. You absolutely have to shuffle back a monster.
You're good to go.
And
Okay.
don't believe he has one in his hand. Let's see if he draws
Seven.
into it.
Yes.
Yes.
All right, so he's got to get past the MST.
Premature burial.
Well, that's one way to
Runs.
flag it down.
Oh, this would be so iconic. The chain MST,
800,
Yes.
correct?
like the good old days.
He's letting it go, though.
Targeting.
Oh, no, we haven't targeted
Cross
yet.
Chain MST.
You got it.
Oh,
There it
is.
is. The 2002 special.
Oh, and there's the